that nobody's saying anything, and I am the referee for real. It's like, Maurice, let him fight it out. Chris and Nell are zombies. Poor Lance, he just new and traumatized. I just don't want anybody to swing on each other. Like, that's the last thing.
Marsau Scott, a prominent star from the reality TV show Love and Marriage Huntsville, has recently made headlines for all the wrong reasons after being arrested, causing a stir in the media and within his circle. The incident, which unfolded late one night, was chaotic and alarming for both the public and those close to Marsau. According to eyewitness reports, a heated exchange escalated out of control, resulting in police involvement. While the specifics of where this confrontation occurred remain unclear, some say it took place at a private event, while others believe it occurred in a more public setting. The outcome was the same. Marsau found himself in handcuffs, facing serious charges. The situation took a messy turn when law enforcement was called, and things reportedly got worse when Marsau resisted arrest, adding fuel to the fire. The arrest raised many questions, and as details emerged, fans and insiders began speculating on the potential consequences for Marsau. As the situation developed, it became apparent that Marsau might not just be facing minor charges. Sources suggested that he could be looking at a range of serious allegations, including disorderly conduct and possibly even financial-related charges. The rumors began swirling about what could be the cause behind Marsau's out-of-character behavior. Was it the pressure of juggling multiple projects and family issues, or did alcohol play a part in his actions that night? While nothing has been confirmed, witnesses noted that Marsau appeared to be intoxicated when the altercation unfolded, which may have contributed to his aggressive behavior. The combination of these factors has left people wondering whether this arrest is the beginning of even more problems for Marsau. While Marsau's legal issues were unfolding, his wife LaTisha Scott was quietly making waves of her own. Initially, LaTisha stayed silent, refraining from posting on social media or issuing any statements about her husband's arrest. However, insiders revealed that her silence didn't signify calmness. Far from it. LaTisha was reportedly furious. Behind closed doors, not just over the arrest, but over everything that had been happening in their marriage for years. From infidelity rumors to business drama and public scandals, LaTisha had stood by Marsau through thick and thin. But this latest incident may have been the breaking point. For LaTisha, it wasn't just about defending her husband anymore.
That they was throwing at us, I haven't dealt with it. And I felt like it was a distraction because I really wanted to talk about, some of the things we really did have to overcome within our relationship and our marriage. But infidelity wasn't one of them, I'm like,
it was about defending herself and her future. She was reportedly distancing herself from Marsau and contemplating her options. She was stepping out more on her own, attending business meetings without him, and even sharing empowering messages on social media, signaling a shift in her focus. The tension between Marsau and LaTisha wasn't new to fans of the show, as the couple had long been under public scrutiny. From accusations of infidelity to Marsau's strained relationships with other cast members, such as Martell, Melody, Kimmy, and Maurice, there had always been underlying tension. His business dealings, too, had come under fire, with claims of mismanagement and tension with associates over business decisions. However, despite these challenges, LaTisha stood by him, defending their family and their business. That is, until this arrest. For many, LaTisha's growing frustration and eventual shift in priorities were understandable. After all, she had spent years defending Marsau against rumors and public gossip, but this time, the stakes were much higher. It wasn't just about tabloid rumors or behind-the-scenes drama. This time, Marsau was facing real legal consequences. That could potentially damage his image and their family's business. It's no surprise that LaTisha, who had always been the supportive wife, began to question whether she could continue standing by him. Could she still support a man whose actions were consistently undermining their family and business? Fans began to speculate whether LaTisha was reaching a breaking point. Her recent moves, from more public appearances to exploring solo business opportunities, led many to believe that she was finally ready to take control of her own life and career, independent of her husband's shadow. The arrest was only the latest chapter in a long history of controversy surrounding Marsau. Over the years, he had cultivated a public image as a successful businessman, a family man, and a leader in the community. However, that image was starting to crack. Fans who had once been supportive of Marsau began to turn on him. especially as the details of his legal issues became more public. His charges, including aggravated speeding and failure to appear in court, suggested a pattern of reckless behavior that was difficult to overlook. His image as a responsible businessman was starting to unravel, and the potential for jail time and a criminal record loomed over him. Sponsors, business partners, and even the network were beginning to distance themselves, and many began to question whether Marsau's time on the show had come to an end. The impact of Marsau's legal troubles wasn't confined to just his personal life. It also affected the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast and the show itself. With the arrest now making headlines, the production team faced a difficult decision. Reality TV thrives on drama, but there is a fine line between engaging content and crossing into territory that damages reputations. The show's producers were reportedly concerned about the impact of Marsau's arrest on the show's image and audience. Some cast members expressed frustration, fearing that the show's reputation could be permanently tainted by the negative. Attention surrounding Marsau's legal issues. Filming and storylines were reportedly being reconsidered as a result. While Marsau dealt with the fallout from his arrest, LaTisha began to carve out a path of her own. Insiders revealed that she was exploring new business ventures and media opportunities, separate from Marsau and the show. This marked a significant shift in her approach to her career and public life. For years, she had been seen as the supportive wife, the one who stood by Marsau no matter what, but now she was stepping into her own power. Her personal transformation was becoming just as compelling as Marsau's downfall. Fans who had watched LaTisha endure years of emotional turmoil began to root for her newfound independence. She was showing the world that she was more than just the wife of Marsau Scott.